Hi people, here I am again, and you will say, are you there again? Eh, do you not have something else to do or, you know, dig a hole or take a life? I live for this, folks. I live for the warnings I give. I live for it and I will die for it also. So it's the last thing I ever gonna do. I want to talk about Google and goggles. I say to goggles, Google. Why? Well, I do have a good reason. Google is watching you. And where do you watch with? With your eyes. And what is needed for your eyes to see things better? Goggles. Huh? So, but I call it, I call goggle, I call Google. Because it fits better in my mind, you know. So to goggles, I say Google. And for sure, folks, Google is watching you. There is a very big thing going on with Google and cameras everywhere. So if you like to be watched, you better watch out for Google. Because that is the goggles I mean. So now we have done this. Alright folks, soon it will be the Super Bowl something. Huh? Many people will come, and maybe one of these many people do have that virus. Huh? I don't say that it will be like that, but it's possible, right? So understand what I'm talking about. Stay away from that event, I will say, you know. By the way, stay away from that event always, even if there is no sick one there, because these people on podiums, they will make you sick, crazy, and all that things more. You understand? So, yeah, you better watch out. Google is watching you. Who? Google. The World Health Organization. Who? I see things, folks, and then I think, it do not fit. What do who really mean? You. Like, who's next? Or, who is that? Or, who are they? And all that kind of thing. I see it like this. This is the World Health Organization. They got a lot to do with this disease. and they know a lot more than you ever will. Don't trust that hi guys, folks. Watch out. I'm just warning. So this Super Bowl event will come again. And who will stand on the stadium and sing? Will it be Beyonce, Madonna, and whatever, whoever? You know? Some kind of these creeps will come to sing for you, and maybe they will do it with a mask for their mouth and that kind of clothes and that kind of goggles on their head. Huh? It's possible, huh? It fit precisely in what I think. It's possible, but then they will come in short skirts, of course, you know, but with a mask and with goggles. And that kind of or an ambulance car will come, and then these guys will step out, very sexy of course, in nurse clothes or whatever. I see it already happening, folks. This kind of thing. But it also do fit by this virus what's going on, folks. So yeah, do understand what I see is possible that it will be also. You know? Only you did not think about this. I do. I see things before it starts, you know. So yeah. So soon this major event, because that's what it is, folks. Many people of you will go. If there is a virus or not, you don't want to miss it, right? Stay away, folks, from that kind of things. I'm just warning. Don't go to this event. So I hope when I see it that the seats where you normally go sit are empty. That there are a few stupid people, but that the half of this stadium is empty. Then this half did listen in what I say right now. I think it's very important not to go and never to go to that kind of event or that kind of parties or that kind of pop stars or movie stars or mannequins or, you know, stay away from it far before it will be too late. Because if they get you in their goggles, then you are Googled. If you understand what I mean. And, well, I will tell you nothing what is not true, folks. So, learn from this. I think it's very important to learn it right now before you will hear it on the end. Because on the end you will be too late. You better understand now what I say, not on the end. On the end, you are too late, much too late. You need to understand now. And I thought God did come too late by me, you know. But I need to tell all the people that they will not come too late for the things what is happening, for the event what is coming, for the state what is set, and where it's signed for. Like the war, diseases, and all that kind of different kind of weather, earth-shaking problems, mountains what will explode, ice what is melting, and overflowing of water, and all that kind of thing. You're gonna see it all, folks. And it will come from any side. You will become crazy in the way you're gonna see it. You will think, well, this is really chaos, what's going on. And you cannot run away for it, folks. And it will come all at once. You know, it's all waiting. And I did one. I'm gonna watch you run. Because for the people who never did listen, they'll start to run for their lives. For sure. So take on your running shoes, folks, and bind them tight, because you're gonna run a lot. And I do not hope that you will run on the new Nikes with holy water in it. You understand? Yeah, if I think about running, then I think about Nikes. Strange. Well, this is what I did get in. Well, I told my Father God, and Father God did show me, yeah, there will come dirty shoes. And I told you about it, folks. There will come dirty shoes. And whoosh, there it come. And I did talk about, yeah, the next time it will be Nike 666. But the Nikes with the holy water is the same thing, right? It's the same thing. You know, they provoke Jesus Christ in the way he did walk on water. You know, and with Apple is the same thing, folks. If you use your mind and you see one bite out of the apple, then you know what it means, right? The logo with the apple is the thing what did happen in that time. That's the Apple logo. And other people think, man, that is just an apple and someone did bite one bite out of it. No, folks. No, it do have a history. A history from long, long, long time ago. What really did happen. Is it the truth that Eve did eat from the apple and then later her husband? No, folks, God will never put a tree you cannot eat from. I'm sure. So this is a lie. God will never put a tree, and God will tell you, yeah, I put many trees, you can eat from any tree, but not the tree what's standing in the middle. If I was one of these persons, Adam or Eve, then I will ask my Father God, why you put it there then? I think it's not, what, to test me or something? What? I will say to God, if you don't take it away, I'm going to eat from it. You don't have to put it there. If I never know it was standing there for the God, then I never can eat from it. You think that God is stupid or something, folks? Come on, eh? This tree never did exist. Not on the way people in the Bible describe. You know, God will not put a tree and He know you're going to eat from for sure. You understand? There's no devil needed to eat from that tree with apples. You will do it by yourself. So many things in the story, it just do not fit in the way I walk with God. You know, it just don't fit. Because really, folks, if I was Adam and God will tell me, yeah, you cannot eat from the tree in the middle, then I will say to God, why you put it there? I cannot eat from it, so why you put it there? It's not needed, Father. Take it away. I may not eat from it, so take it away. God never did put the tree there. It's not true, folks. But this is how they create God in a stupid way. You know? So you need to see it like this. I put everything nice in this room, and you come to visit me. And I will say, you can eat from everything, but if you eat from that one, then you're gonna say, why you put that one there then? If we may not eat from it, don't put it there. You think that God is stupid, folks? You think that Adam and Eve, who was born out of God, did not tell this in the first place? Really? Do you really think so, that these two perfect people are not aware of this? Come on, eh? But you people go for the Bible and all that kind of stories, you folks. Hey, that is your problem, you know? Not me. Not me. I do not go for many stories in the Bible. The only thing I read in the Bible is about blood, killing, murder, stealing, lying, provoking, raping, to be dishonest to each other and all that kind of thing. How they did kill Jesus and the rest of these people who did walk with God. They're all killed in the way people like. Well, nice book to know, you know. Well, not for me, man. Don't come with these stupid things, eh? I only listen to God. So I'm always right. Because I do listen to God. Really. And I'm telling you, folks, God take no students who did kill, and God did not put that tree there in the middle. You cannot eat from. Because I will say to God, Father, why you put it there then, if I cannot eat from it? I never have to ask my Father God. I know He did not put it there. I'm sure. But this is what come into people, and people gonna think the same thing like me. Why God did put it there? It's the same like with the dinosaurs. Why God will create dinosaurs among the people? You tell me. Why? These dinosaurs are killers. Why God will put killing beasts on earth? Can you explain? Did God ever do this? No, folks. This is all a lying story. It's not true. I'm sure. When you walk with God, you can ask Him everything. He will explain. So I know things for sure, folks. But you do not even know that God is for real. You do not know. So how will you ever understand what I'm talking about with the dinosaurs and with the apple and with the murderers God did take? It's not true. God never will take a murderer, and God never will take put an apple tree for you people you cannot eat. God will not put these things there. He never did. I'm very sure. But you are not so sure. But if I ask you, do God exist? Then you will say, let me think. And then I'm running away from you. Because then I know enough already. I run. For me there will be no I run from you, folks. Even if I'm the only one who can bring you on that moment, I ask you to God. And I'm the only one. And you say to me only, I'm done. Is enough. I do understand. So I also do understand. Who? You understand where I want to go? World Health Organization. Who are they? Who? 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 Who will die next? Who? 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 And these are things, folks, they are very simple to understand and to see, but you don't see them. The things you must see, you don't see. But the things you better don't see, you see it all the time. And that are the dirty things. That's where you will wake up for. But the things what's more important, you don't see it. So I'm gonna watch this event, folks, what's coming. Many people will come. And all the people who did listen, that seats stay empty. Then I do know how many people listen to me. And if I could take control of the whole world, then I really do understand what seats will be empty and who really do listen to me. Because then the whole world is with me. But not one is with me. And that's what God told me. You can try to do your best, my son, in everything, and you will be a very good talker, and they will understand you very well. But there will no one who will go for you. So I bombard you like the unknown prophet of God. For no one will listen to you. Or they will listen, and then they will forget what you ever did say. And will go on with their own lives, with their own sick things. Because you people do lots of sick things. How sick? Yeah, it depends on person to person. You are different from each other. So you all do different things. Different dirty things. It never will be good. Now I'm watching this Warcraft movie, folks. It's a new movie, I think. And it's about, monsters, demons, of course. But these are people who are dressed up like that. Very strong, big people. Like bodybuilders or something. Yeah. And a long time ago I did play the game Warcraft. That's why I watched this movie. And I like to see if there is something what I can remind of in the game. Because the game of Warcraft was a very nice game. Flying on a bird. Or you could fly yourself. You know, you did have wings. And wow, it was a nice game. Very nice game. And I thought, as long I am the angel, and I fight against demons and ghosts and spooky things and monsters and all that kind of things, precisely the things I want to kill here, then I like to kill it in the game also. You know? But you need to keep your mind clear and do this kind of games together with God, because you need to be protected when you start that kind of games. Warcraft. I did hear many people did die because they did not want to eat, they did not want to drink, they only did want to play. And they also did play in their sleep. And lots of people did die by the game Warcraft. Wow. World of Warcraft. And now this film is here, and I like to know if I can find, the first thing I see, so I watch it with God together, you know. In the protection of God, I watch what my eyes gonna see, and I need to, when I watch something like that, I need to be protected by God, my Father. Because what you don't know, folks, they play with your minds. And that's why I need God. You understand? God will play with my mind and no one else. And that's why I always take God with me in that kind of dirty things. Because Warcraft, this movie, is a dirty movie. And Warcraft, the game, is a dirty game. We all know. And definitely the people who did play it. But you can play two things. You can play that you are a monster, or you can play that you are an angel. And I always did play an angel. So that I can kill the bad guys in that WoW, World of Warcraft. But you cannot do these games without God, or you will be, something will happen, you know. Something dirty will happen with you. And this is later in life, you understand. It will not happen directly. Well, some of you who go too deep into that game will not eat anymore, not drink anymore, not go to your work anymore, not do nothing anymore, you know. You only play. It's not good for your eyes, it's not good for your mind. And it starts to control you like the controller you do have in your hand. And that is not the meaning, folks. So I want you to watch out for any game you play. You can play it, but always be the angel. And do it together with God. Don't play these games alone. You're not going to lose only in the game, but you're also going to lose yourself. That's just how the game is. It's the most wonderful games are in this world you never saw in your life till you play it. And then you will understand another world, and you will be sucked into that other world. And you're gonna think, and you're gonna see, and you're gonna move like you are in that world. So you're gonna think you are on the bird, or you do have the wings. This is how you're gonna see the game. And this is how your mind will be commiserable. And it will take you, folks. Watch out. This kind of games are made for this, to make you crazy, to take you into something else, something dirty. So watch out. Like I told you, folks, I will warn you for everything. So also the games, I will precisely tell you what's gonna happen when you play a game like that, so that you will understand. Oh, hey, this guy is warning for that kind of games. Yeah, Diablo. Play Diablo, folks. It's a very nice game, but you have to play with the devil, and you have to kill him also. You know, and you will see a lot of blood, and like it is almost real, and you are there and killing those things. Millions of it. And they keep coming everywhere. Castle in, castle out. And you need to be very strong. And this costs money. The stronger you will be, the more you pay. So it's not only that you will become crazy in your mind and that you will be hooked on it, but it's also the money, folks. The money you maybe do not have. Then you're going to do stupid things to get it because you want to play the game. And this can be a game changer for you. So the warnings are there. Also about the games, folks. Watch out for the games. And definitely that kind of games. Because you're going to see a lot of stuff and you think it's real. You go into the story. You go completely in it. And you can lose yourself if you are not strong enough. You know, like a gambler. You go gamble for the first time. And of course you're going to win something. And you think. But before you know it, folks, you're standing on the street. Or you rob your friend because you need money to go again. And I did do this a long time, folks, because I didn't have the money for it, you know. But when I started to understand that I did win nothing, I did stop immediately. And I never did return back. And then I was on the internet, and then I saw that I can play also without money. And I thought, oh, if I did know this, then I never did go to pay money. And then you get points in return. So when you play that game with the points, you want to have the most points. You know, you're going to play for this. But it costs you nothing. But the things what is rolling around for your eyes, it stops, and if you are lucky, you get a lot of points. Or a lot of money, because you also can play it with money. You better don't, because you can come in deep trouble. And you don't want that, right? So I warn you for games, folks. There are many games like that. And you can get big trouble without you know it. It will start. But it starts in your mind. And how far will you go? How high can you reach? How strong can you become? But you will see always people who are much higher than you. These are the people who belong to that kind of games. But they will not tell you. You understand? And then you see that people buy things. So you're gonna do the same thing. But you really pay money. And these other people, they are from that game. They let you see how you gonna lose your money. I want you to watch out for that kind of thing. Most of you people do not know. Like I told you, I will warn in everything what's going on in this world. And this thing is about games, folks. You need to watch out for. You can get lots of trouble. Even can walk on the street and become a beggar. This is how far it can go. Or you need to pay someone back because you did lend money and you cannot pay it back, and they will kill you. So you also can die with it. It depends how deep you go into the games. And folks, life is a game. I want you to see like a winner, not like a loser. So watch out in the way you walk. Did I not always tell you? Did you listen? Do you listen? Do you understand the warnings I just give? Folks, if I did not get this myself, then it must come from God. But this did not come from God. Because this I did do to myself. I want you to watch out that you will not make the same mistake I did make. In the time I did not walk with God. And I did promise you, folks, in the days I do walk with God, I did promise you to tell you everything about my life, about the life of God, and about yours. Because I really do know you all. And want you all. I know how easy it is to go wrong, folks. But in the day I started to walk with God, it's not possible to go wrong anymore. I want you to be like that. I try to get this into your stupid blurry mind. Because your eyes are blurry, folks. I want you to open them. And these are just little warnings, folks, with big, big consequence. I hope that you will listen to this boy, because I tell you the truth. And you know, folks, I'm not gonna watch the whole movie Warcraft because I don't like it already. I don't like it already. You know, I see monsters and spooky things, and yeah, precisely like the things I did kill in the world of Warcraft. It's the same kind of people, monsters, demons. So I'm not gonna watch the whole movie. But I watch a little bit. And I do this together with God, really, folks. You know? I'm never alone. I know what my mind can get, you know, what comes into my eyes, go into my mind. And I do understand that I do live in a poisoned, very difficult, understandable and crazy and dirty, low, scum world. And you also need to understand that what I know, you also need to know. It's important for you so that you can live on without any trouble. But if you look for trouble, trouble will find you. That was in the days. If you did look for trouble, then trouble will find you. But now it's upside down. You do not look for trouble, but trouble will find you. Without you did look for it. I want you and warn you to watch out in this world. It's the only thing I still can do for you. And better is this the only thing you are listening to.